Barcelona coach. I expect Ancelotti to succeed with Brazil. The German Hansi Flick, coach of Barcelona, praised Espanyol's strength ahead of their clash on Thursday as part of the 36th round of La Liga. Suggested topics Flick said in the pre-match press conference. It's a derby. Espanyol have performed very well in the second half of the season. They have good and influential players and have improved a lot. They have a clear playing style and know exactly what they want to do. He added, Kubarsi is fine. He completed training after suffering a knock, but he can play tomorrow. Lewandowski is also fine and ready to play. Flick was asked whether he would prefer to win the title tonight, depending on the Real Madrid versus Mallorca result, or tomorrow against Espanyol. He replied, I haven't decided yet whether I'll watch the match. It's about whether that will bring me luck or not, but I'll know what happened. For us, the important thing is tomorrow's game. Regarding whether Szczęsny will start or there's a chance Ter Stegen could play, Flick commented, I won't talk about the starting lineup. Sorry, he continued. I haven't planned for next season. It's important we finish our matches, then we can talk about everything. Now is not the time to think about next season. We must stay focused and not think about other matters. We have to stay committed. He added, I think Ancelotti has done an excellent job at Real Madrid and achieved many successes. He's a gentleman and one of the best and most successful managers in the world. I wish him all the best. He'll find a great team and can continue to succeed with Brazil. When asked whether he feels responsible for the changes happening at Real Madrid, he replied, I don't think about other teams. All my energy is focused on Barcelona. I love working for this club. It's a great job, and our fans support us. I respect everyone in my staff. I have enough on my plate here. He continued, I don't think it's right to talk or think about celebrations before the match. We must focus on the game. I saw what happened 2 years ago on TV. Things must be done respectfully. We have to fight for the 3 points, and afterwards, we'll do what's appropriate. He added, I have 3 options to replace Inigo. There's also Garcia, Christensen, and Araujo. Andreas is in good condition. I see him performing excellently. He's fantastic and playing at a good level. I didn't like what happened with Ronald in Milan. He went on. I always protect my players. We all made mistakes in that match, that's life. But it's also about respect. Araujo needs to be protected. Everyone in this field has faced similar situations, and we must handle them well. We need to know how to manage these matters, and we must protect him. When asked whether he'd write a book about his victories in El Clasico, he said, I've already written a book, and I won't write another. I'm happy for the fans, for the way we played in those 4 matches, and for the comeback in the last game. He concluded, It was wonderful to see what happened in El Clasico. They didn't touch the ball in our area because of our playing style. 24 minutes without them touching the ball in our stadium. That number, it seemed incredible to me, and it's something we can be proud of. I'm happy because I know it matters to the fans. Barcelona plans to sack 8 players. Barcelona is preparing to offload a large number of players in the upcoming summer transfer window, amid expectations of major departures that could reshape the entire team. Press reports revealed that Barcelona's management has opened the door to the departure of 8 players at once, in an attempt to raise funds and finance new signings, which may pave the way for Premier League and Saudi clubs to swoop in on Barca stars. Despite the team being close to securing the La Liga title, having already won the Copa del Rey under coach Hansi Flick and reached the Champions League semi-finals, the board sees it necessary to ease the financial burden and refresh the squad. Espanyol coach. We beat Real Madrid and we can do it again against Barcelona. Espanyol head coach Manolo Gonzalez confirmed that winning the derby match against Barcelona is not impossible. Barcelona will visit Espanyol as part of matchday 36 in La Liga. Barcelona could officially clinch the La Liga title against Espanyol if they win the derby. Barcelona may even enter the Espanyol match as champions if Real Madrid lose or draw tonight against Mallorca. In a press conference, the Espanyol coach said, "We need to stay calm against Barcelona. Although we're coming off 3 defeats, now is the time to show our competitive level again. It will definitely be a tough match." He added, "If we regain the level we had in the second half of the season, we'll be capable of beating any team." He continued, "We managed to beat Real Madrid, so we can beat Barcelona too. If we're competitive, We'll make things difficult for them." He went on. "Barcelona are very close to winning the league, and they certainly deserve it. What matters to me is Espanyol. Whether Barca win the title today or tomorrow doesn't benefit or harm me. What matters to us is competing and winning." When asked how to stop Lamine Yamal, Gonzalez replied, "We need to defend and run a lot, like we did against Real Madrid. We must be organized and work hard. When we faced Madrid, we also knew how to nullify their threat and win." An unexpected comment from Real Madrid, players towards Barcelona. In the mixed zone, where exhausted breaths mingle with the heartbeat of truth, Real Madrid players stood before the cameras and the eyes of journalists. But this time, there was no echo of their usual stubbornness in their voices, nor any trace of defiance. Silence preceded their words, as if every letter needed permission to emerge. Then one of them spoke, with firm words, "Barcelona have sealed La Liga. We sincerely congratulate them." These words were not just a passing gesture of congratulations, but a clear declaration of sporting surrender to a team that left no room for doubt, no gap for hope. The statement carried a bitterness of acknowledgement, but also the courage of respect. "We fought, we gave it everything we had, but the truth is that Barcelona were on another level. In terms of consistency, in terms of determination, in terms of deep understanding of what it means to win a league title. They didn't make mistakes when mistakes were fatal, and they didn't waver when the pressure was suffocating. They deserved the title, and we acknowledge that without hesitation." Then came another voice, deeper, from a player accustomed to great football battles who said, "What Barcelona achieved this season can't be summed up by the word champions alone. They redefined the meaning of dominance, of construction, of a project not based on a moment, but on a long-term vision. They weren't just a team chasing victories. They were a system marching steadily towards glory, never looking back, never distracted by the noise." In another comment, realism mixed with admiration. "Even when we tried to get back into the competition, they were always 1 or 2 steps ahead of us. I'm not talking about the points gap, but the mental gap, the difference in understanding each moment of the season. We are Real Madrid, and we know what pressure means, but we haven't faced this kind of dominance in years. Barcelona imposed their rhythm on the league and forced everyone to submit. And when the talk shifted to Europe, the impact was even stronger." One player said, "In my opinion, and maybe in the opinion of many others, Barcelona are the best team in Europe this season. Yes, there are great teams, great champions, but in terms of consistent performance, team character, and that boldness in big games, no one matches them this season. Whether it's going to opponents' stadiums or dominating big clubs, Barcelona have been the model of a complete European team." His teammate added, in a voice filled with genuine admiration, "They played some Champions League matches as if they were closed-door training sessions. That's how confident they were. They never showed weakness, never broke down. Even in moments of doubt, they bounced back with unbelievable speed. That doesn't happen by chance. It's the result of a deep and successful project." Then the conversation turned to the man on the touchline, the man who changed everything. With the arrival of the new coach, Barcelona became something else, entirely. Honestly, we no longer know where to begin when facing them. Do we close the wings? They break through the middle? Do we press? They outmaneuver us with their dazzling movement. Do we wait for them? They make us chase the ball like children. This coach has built a team that's unpredictable in its movements, and no player can be underestimated. The admiration continued to grow, reaching what they described as Barcelona's greatest treasure. What's truly terrifying is the new generation that Barcelona possesses. Young players with small ages but minds that seem to have played 100 Champions League matches. These aren't just promising talents, they're already current stars. You see them playing with confidence, awareness, as if they were born for this moment. They are the future, yes, but also the present. And if this team continues to support them, believe me, European football will be ruled from Catalonia for years to come. In a reflective tone, one of the veterans said, "We at Real Madrid know the value of history, and we know how to rise from moments of downfall. But we also know when to face reality. And the reality now is that Barcelona are ahead of us in everything. In cohesion, in planning, in performance, and in the future. They have surpassed us, and we must work twice as hard if we want to come back. Then one of the players concluded his remarks, his eyes shining with a hint of sadness and a great deal of respect. Football isn't always fair, but this season it was. Those who deserve to win won. Those who toiled, stayed up, planned, and believed in their project earned the reward. We can only congratulate Barcelona. They've delivered a season worthy of being taught, and their team today stands as a benchmark for any club in Europe that wants to rise. We congratulate them on La Liga, and we tip our hats to them. The Brazilian player received lucrative offers from Saudi Arabia and had seriously considered moving to Al Hilal last summer after a chat with Neymar, before deciding to stay after being persuaded by his wife. Yamal. The only exception, Lamine Yamal, is the only untouchable name in Barcelona at the moment. The young star scored 16 goals and provided 24 assists this season, making him a Ballon d'Or contender and forming a powerful attacking trio with Rafinha and Lewandowski. Unprecedented decision from the board. Sporting director Deco confirmed that the club will consider any offer for most of its players, aiming to improve the financial situation before the new season begins. According to Diario Sport, this summer could see the departure of Iñaki Peña, Ronald Araujo, Hector Fort, Fermín López, Gavi, Pablo Torre, Pau Victor, and Ansu Fati, with expected offers coming from Saudi clubs. The newspaper also noted strong interest from Saudi clubs in these names, especially as they continue to target top-tier players. As for Frenkie de Jong, he remains a source of controversy within the club. His contract expires in the summer of 2026, but Barcelona does not intend to keep any player whose deal ends in just one season. Negotiations are ongoing to renew his contract, and if they fail, the club may move to sell him this summer. Rafinha on the table. Despite his clear brilliance and scoring 31 goals this season, the club has not closed the door to a potential surprise